The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. As this at the 6. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Trimmer. Go silver, ready?
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. John Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they're going to face 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
First down 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
We go, son.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
We go, son.
From the gun, Darnold. That one is caught. Bolton has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Skids down inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Seattle Seahawks. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then headed to some positive yards.
Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, get to shove it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. The screen pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Yo, lady.
On 3rd and goal, Darnold. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack them.
Blitz from his end zone. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready? We're going to start.
From the 36. Connects on the crosser. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
First and goal. Here's Walker.
Walker, the ball carrier, taken down by Nakobe Dean. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're hoping to convert here on second and goal. Here's Darnold to throw. Possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back. But a whole lot.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. To throw, here's Darnold. And it's incomplete on third and goal. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Myers' kick is good. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
Dory Jackson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So that brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 3 now. Finally on the shotgun handoff. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy in that first down at the 30.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and one. Here's Schertz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He finds it beyond the marker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first. Hurts to throw. He's finally done, and he lost the football. How do it down? So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you can feel it. You can feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them. And to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Seahawks, with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Darnold. Walker hauls it in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Darnold now to throw. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They're going to pause here for an injury, and that is Sam Darnold receiving some attention from the medical staff. He was shaken up on the previous play. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again, following the sack. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Walker on first down. The rookie out of Alabama. They're on the tackle. Working quickly here.
32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Walker on second. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
From the gun, Milrow. Completed to his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call it the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. It's nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4.
Milrow from the gun. It's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hold it ready.
Eagles loading up the secondary. Dime look coming third down.
Here we go.
Now an inside give to Walker. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
They'll have decent field position. 30-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, Silver. Go Silver, right?
Final throw before the break. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They throw outside, and they might throw this again. And they're all over him. He can't even get that second throw away. Offense up to the line fast.
Incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That finds Burks. Complete. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The intended target there was Torrey Horton. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, thumbs up, alert. Delta.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
63. Very. Delta.
Barkley trying this up the gut. He's going to have this one down to the 37. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now he takes it. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line of gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he'd listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
Let's get to that wide. Complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Hurts looking to throw. And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're Well, we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for two in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Second and 4.
And up to Walker from the gun. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready, come next.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and 4 coming up now. Shotgun now for Milrow. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. We got the football drop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Let's go.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak. One thing, they stop right at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 60 in.
Walker now from the gun. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hold it ready.
Second and
8. 70 Lions.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's an unusual 8-all ball game as both sides get ready for the final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Bronco. Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the 48. Cox, Cooper Cup makes the play. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 13. Buccaneers are moving up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Get up. 19, Tiger, 19.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Fields it and starts the return from the end zone. He's past the 30. And such an underrated return there. He snags the missed field goal, gets some good yardage before he steps out of bounds. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the pistol, Hurts. Let's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
First down, a run with Barkley. Works his way to the 35. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
Oh, he lost the football! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust. Good. Set. Right anyway, 73.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 5-yard.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Eagles going for the win here. Second and 3 now. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles have taken the lead late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther.
Buying some time left. running with it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
At the 41-yard line.
He is to throw. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. To give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
70.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Ready.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 up. Ready. 18, 19, Lions. Ready.
Setting up to pass. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume that that's a dangerous place to play.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
That's good for a Seahawks.
18, Pioneer.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Kobe team. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner. And that's going to seal this win. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the Conference Championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Seattle.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a